And just like that, out of nowhere, we are live and we're already on Nicolas Cage. Why? Because look at those muttons. They are prestigious to say the least. Now, to get warmed up, we're going to jump right on into Chaos Shuffle. And we're going to bring a map offering because we're a survivor player. So why wouldn't we try to dictate where the map is going to go, huh? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we bring an insta-heal? Why wouldn't we say GG easy to the killer if we win and say nothing if we lose? Those are the questions we'll have to figure out today. How's it going, Blue? Look at this guy's David King outfit. Jeez. Troy 2025 tier list win. You guys feel like I should make a killer tier list? I don't feel like it would be like the most efficient tier list because there's just some killers that I just don't play at all. So in certain situations, I would just kind of be winging it. I'd be like, S, no, that wouldn't work. Not S, R, like R tier. Do I just make up one? I don't know. Spoiling us today. What's up, Legend Killer? A-tier Houndmaster is a meme. It feels like it, unless I haven't cracked the code yet, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. I feel like somebody picked up the ball and ran with it, and nobody's really stopped to wonder what the hell's going on. So how long will it be before our router decides, hey, tonight's a good night for an update? I like to update every night randomly out of nowhere for 2 seconds. That's what I like to do when I'm a router. 2017 DVD. Feels like it. Like base kit power crept. Alright, we have exaltation and scavenging. We're scavenging. Oh, we got a no mither on our team because why wouldn't we always get at least one person with a I'm gonna die instantly? And it's a blight. Well, this is just starting off so fun. Alright, so we need to get to like the other side of the map. Will we make it there alive when there's a throw like this on the map? Who knows? There is nothing but blight. Exaltation, boy. I hope this blight knows that I will waste every pallet on this map right now. Maximizing the shift W to my teammate. I'm surprised he went for it, but you know what? I respect it because we popped the gen now. Should I get a Costco pizza right now? Eat a Costco pizza for all of us Americans in Germany that don't have access to it anymore. Bro, you're blight and you got 3 gens done before you got a hook. I'm gonna say GG easy now. I'm gonna get tunneled. Such is the game that we all play. We'll lose this game. That's a prediction I'm making right now. Bro's literally looking back every 2 seconds. What? Are they coming? Are they there yet? What's going on? Are they there? Might as well just stay at shack. Fuck. You should never unhook somebody in Chaos Shuffle, honestly. You should just let them die on the hook. It's pointless. Unhook them when they're about to swap stages, but don't ever just like unhook somebody. Pointless thing to do. You need to maximize the gen juicage. Are they here? You're blight, bro. You should be ashamed. Morning, Sadako. Glad I got gutter tier perks. Injured ain't bad. Had instantly. Oh, he's waiting for that trade. I don't even know if it's worth trading. Just swap the gen. Oh, I have hope, bro. I'm gonna be so hard to catch now. Hey, he's the strongest killer in the game, and I came up with a really funny idea. Right? Here's my idea. You guys ready for it? Here's my idea. You ready for it? Base kit, brutal strength. Raise? Do I get a raise? Base kit, brutal strength for the best killer in the game? High fives all around the table. Okay, gosh. Where's the hook at? There. I think I need to go to the other side of the map, honestly. Bro. Where was the other exit kit at? I can't really do anything if I'm not healed. That's just kind of the moral of the story here. Base kit, bamboozle, and pain resonance for mirrors. These are the kind of tactical decisions we need to really make the game peak, in my opinion. Rose made his decision, I guess. I mean, I'll take it. I'm dead, but Shift W. Oh, he fucking drove by, shotgun me right there. Yeah. Base kit, brutal strength, guys. It's the like that's how we do it. Oh yeah, sure, I should probably have been recovering, but oh, wait for the pallet save. That's what he's truly afraid of, not the heal. Oh, no way. That was pretty spiteful. I wonder if he had barbecue at least. He had Blood Warden, bro. Oh no, he was trying to get the 4K with Blood Warden. That was the desperation. Holy solo queue. Said GG's though. That's a Chad move right there. Maybe it was Floods. I think it was Floods or possibly... No, it shouldn't have been Blood Warden yet that he saw me. I would say that was Floods. Well, we got our solo queue match out of the way. Didn't get to do any gens, but you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles. With botany knowledge, that insta-heal I used would have worked, I'm pretty sure. It would have been significantly faster. Botany knowledge with insta-heals is gonna be disgusting. Okay. Now we're locking in.
There is no hope.
Alright, so somebody wanted us to use this build yesterday. Hold on. They wanted me to use it with Forever Entwined. I mean, we'll give it a shot. This is where we got to yesterday, by the way. This is where we were at. I counted it pretty much right. I just forgot to count one draw. Yeah, they were efficient on gens. It makes an enormous difference when they're actually doing generators. It's crazy. What I would say is I know that guy got in a really bad situation because we were split up on gens juicing like there was nobody's business, but he overcommitted to the tunnel in my opinion. With Blight, I think you have a little bit more freedom to go out, chase somebody, and then come back for a tunnel. Like just being so obvious with your hard proxy camping is just gonna make smart players commit to gens really hard. Yeah, if your team completely good dies before one gen gets done, if all three of them are somehow hooked or are down before a single generator is completed, then you're either playing against an absolute god tier S tier killer player, or they're just absolute garbage. There's really no in between. At that point, the match is pretty much over. Good games today. That was our first match of the day, that Survivor match, so I guess you could say yes. Two solo queue victories in a row, right? Yesterday's stream, match 1, we beat a nemesis with just disgusting superior game sense, and today we got tunneled, but my team was really not playing around, and I got Hope, which was nice. I actually got a lot of value out of my build for Chaos Shovel, if you think about it. Who is my main killer? Knight. You want to take me to that shit map? Not today, Satan. They died in the first... They're so obvious about the fact that they died in the first 10 seconds of cheeses, and they care about it as I managed to open the gate. Oblivious. Yeah, those are those matches where you just say it's over. Resident Evil 9 was announced. Raccoon City will be back. Ooh, grudge match for making that man play on this map, huh? Here we go. You think I got the same like spawns as what the heck? Yeah, I can you do it again there? Oh no, I'm getting twerked on. Bro. Is this the new cheat? Is it out? Or did they have that before? I don't think I've seen that, but I thought it was kind of funny. Alright, so he wants me to hook him. Let's see what happens. Cheats are gonna be getting a big upgrade, I think, soon. But we'll have to see. This might already be it. This could be the new internal cheat. What else do we got going on? You bastard. Oh. What's going on over here? This is it, they don't expect us to be. So what happens now? Is he dead? Like, for real? I don't think so. He doesn't even have the hook icon. Yeah. Okay. Now we got some Bardic Inspiration played. We got twerked. They seem to be gone. Just have a ping. Reassurance the cheater and run away. Peek.
Loyal one, aren't you?
Oh, how are you going? I'm so curious, like, what happens now? was the nerf there.
Look at you. Extra.
Could be a fun build. Is Houndmaster still A tier? She was able to kill a hacker, guys. She's literally the best ever.
No!
Why are they both in the dying state now? So it has a really good synergy, this build. I like the idea.
Stop, you one!
Na 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 na. Haha.
Look at you.
What is gonna happen here? What's up, Zugzug?
Like a worm. Catch. Good work. Extra chunk for you after. Enough theatrics.
Why did she stop running? Ooh. Well, let's see. Oh, it ended. Okay. I tried to actually do that last time, but I got by. I didn't intend to snipe, and I know your ideas are good. I'm your viewer, so I didn't soft log you. Appreciate the content. Thank you. Thank you. New stuff. It's not here.
That's it.
Alrighty.
Get ready.
But is soft locking still a thing, guys? I thought they fixed that. What did you do, Zugzug? What have you done? And then Ray's like, well, let me tell you a story. Wait, maybe this is actually the what you should be using with Houndmaster.
What the fuck is that?
We got to
Fuck,
build.
is that a fucking cat? Hey.
No way out remembering the wedding. Bitter murmur. You got it. Much appreciated for the $9.99, John.
$9.99. Houndmaster with no way out. Remember me, NOED, bitter murmur.
Spam vaulting, you pretty much have to use bamboozle if you play Wraith. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do what you can to body block the window. But if yeah, if you don't have bamboozle, you're kind of cooked. That's why you see most Wraiths running it. Remember me. I'm gonna try out this add-on. I think it has like some logic to it. That with probably so I don't use the search path. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's try this. Alrighty. Because I felt like one of the things she's really missing with her kit is the ability to, or like a stealth ability, like kind of like Night, where I use the Town Watch torch to go undetectable. I felt like she needed something like that too. I think a lot of killers actually need something like that in the current meta, because Shift W is too brutal. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, but like Xbox has basically like a home share thing where you can set your set like a console to being your home console, and then any account that logs in on that console will get the benefits of whatever your main account is, right? So kind of like what hackers are doing is they do it with PC, so it's a little bit different, but it's sort of the same concept. They set up like a sort of like a home share on their PC with Xbox Game Pass, and then they don't use their primary account that actually has Game Pass on it. They just keep making new alt accounts that get access to Game Pass for free because of the primary account. And that's how they just make instant infinite accounts. All they need to do is make a new email address every time. I don't think rapid brutality would be too bad. All right, wait, we need to use this to ah, dang it. If I would've line of sight's pretty bad on this map, though. Maybe we get a free hit here. Wasn't paying attention. There you go. That was because of the add-on, by the way. Stealth. There was a small chance like I was gonna run into a wall there. So now I'm gonna send this over there. I get stealth again. So let's see if we can. The Witcher sees me coming. But we did get like semi-close. This is a bad loop though. It's a really bad loop. Let's see if it's worth it. I wish the dog would kind of skate along things instead of just running like hard nose into them. I need to break that chase. You're not downing somebody in there. It's just never gonna happen. Ace, try to help her. Come on, Ace, help her. There you go. There's a lot of pressure here. I think I should go for the slug on this girl. Never mind, she had an insta. Ooh. Does she make the pallet? Guys, I think you're misunderstanding what's happening here. I'm not actually trying to tunnel.
Stop your whining.
Reset. I can feist this gen and I'll have somebody getting camped at the same time. That isn't too bad.
Find me a rat.
Going straight down for the trade, huh? That's some efficient body blocking. Holy shit. The dog's redirect just needs to be like a little bit, you know, cleaner. Makes such a big difference. We're getting really, really fast heals. I need to be careful with that.
Like a worm. Fight.
This add-on might actually make Houndmaster viable. It's really good. Like, look how much more I'm able to do now just with a little bit of, like, undetectable on command.
Fight. Good work. Extra chum for you.
Does he make it? That was background player. Uncounterable, that perk. There's zero counterplay to it. So I lose 2 hooks now because of an uncounterable perk. Peak design, guys, peak design. Could lose the whole game because of that flashlight save. We'll see. Don't underestimate the damage that can be done. Bro almost blinded me through the crag. That's nuts. Oh, stupid dog. How it's still so janky to send the dog out is criminal.
Fight.
That's just her. Live. Balance landing, live. Background player, 3 exhaustion perks that have just absolutely erased me. I told you. I lose the game because of that background player. It's no joke.
Loyal one, aren't you?
I haven't been able to hook this ace yet either. Broken loop here.
Look at you. You're the best.
Alright, at least we get all our stacks of no way out. Small victory, but we need to take it. I think they went in here, maybe? He's gonna want to use balance. Balance landing, exhaustion, exhaustion. Hey guys, you know it'd be a wild idea if they put any counterplay to exhaustion perks in the game. A single thing in the game that actually really counters exhaustion. Not when you do 800 trillion things, the survivors are exposed for 0.1 millisecond. Because that is not real. I'm really so desperate to get this gen. They could just do like any of the other ones. For her, I think maybe I'd try to run this way. And run anti-tonal. My totem. Ha. There we go, baby. The end game dumpstering of Pelham. Hard fought match only to get that kind of damage at the end. Can I pet you? You're a shit dog. Did you know that? Okay.
You rotten hog. Loud.
This feels personal. This man took it like a man, though. I respect it. What's up, Tony? That was a huge, I'd play at the end, wasn't it? Holy shit. Swag, swag. And so there's the background player, there's the lie, there's the balanced landing, there's the vigil. Also had to shoulder the burden, but since he was the second one hooked, he didn't get a chance to use that. I think with this particular build, you're better off running Sprint Burst instead of Dramaturgy. You want to play like a complete rat and then like Sprint Burst away if you get in trouble, so that you can always be like the last person to get hooked. My advice. But GG's.
Just you and me. Odds, I would say.
I appreciate it, true. Don't know, you can send me like what some people do is they'll upload a video to YouTube that's like unlisted sometimes, and then they'll just like send me the link to it on Twitter or through email or something, and then I could just like check it out when I have a chance. Do appreciate it. Oh, let's see. Let's get this updated. Endgame, there's something there with Endgame for sure. There's also really something there with that add-on as well. I'm starting to think because of this add-on alone, I would say B tier. It kind of sucks to like up a character or a killer's like tier by the fact that they have like a strong add-on, but yeah, I think that it's definitely that good. It's Town Watch Torch good. It's just the problem is that you not only don't have your anti-loop while it's out, but also that it's really janky, and you don't just get it like passively, sort of like you do when you're playing Knight, because Knight gets the undetectable just for using his power, whereas she has to kind of go out of her way to do it, but it's still incredibly good. It's on demand undetectable. Hey, that's wrong. That was a win. A 4K, in fact. Alright, so we got that build, and now we have this one, hopefully against the not cheater this time, and then well. I hate that all of these like mangled add-ons are 1 minute. 1 minute is so pathetic. I don't know what the devs are like smoking where they make every single one of these add-ons 60 seconds. Well, the coolest thing I've learned about is this add-on, the iridescent wheel handle. I didn't realize that it made you undetectable at all times. I thought you had to be on the path, so I just didn't read it well enough. It gives you a pretty big chunk of undetectable. So if you use that strategically, you're going to be getting a lot of free hits, and even when you don't get free hits, you're probably going to get a lot closer to somebody before they start to shift W, which is really important. You could even like consider using this with like Mindbreaker to get around so much of the exhaustion. The flip side though is I need to be getting a lot of those. Yeah, Mangled is... It's crazy that they nerfed healing, right, for survivors, and then as a kind of an alternate to that, or what would you call it, a counter to that, they nerfed Sloppy Butcher, Mangled, and Hemorrhage. But then they've now giga buffed healing to where it's way better than it used to be, like way stronger. But we still have the shitty nerfed Mangled status effect. Like, what? So people don't... They say that I'm not telling the truth and stuff when I say that like survivor nerfs are very like... they're facades a lot of the time. They'll like nerf one thing but then buff something else so much that it's better than whatever the original thing was that got nerfed in the first place. I mean, I think like quite literally the only exception to that might be Dead Hard, the original Dead Hard nerf, and Made for This. I think those are the two ones where they nerf those perks, and it just goes to show you how broken they actually were, because the nerfs that they gave those perks still keep them both at being like S tier level in strength, but they're just not 50% usage rate perks anymore like they were. I used to get all my pressure in this game from splitting on survivors and just keeping them all injured so that they were like stressed. That was pretty much my playstyle for the first few years this game was out. Not necessarily hit and run like fully like people were doing with Wraith, but just you know, hit a person and then teleport with Freddy to like another gen, hit someone there. It's gone. All right, so this is gonna be a bad map for me. So we'll see how it goes. In whispers, okay. All right, so when the match starts now, I want to go to this and send my dog. And then with any luck, I can maybe sneak up on somebody. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get a little bit closer than I would've. That hit was because of the add-on.
Look at you. Extra bones for you. Catch.
Which means this down was because of the add-on too, pretty much. Alright, so now we're gonna walk around. See what's up on our map here.
Stop, you one.
He's done. Hooked.
You are a worthy companion, aren't you?
Went that way.
Enough, theatrics.
Someone's over there. Alright, everyone's infected with Hound Sense now. This guy worked on a gen though.
Look at you. You're the best. Like a worm.
There's Shaq, huh? We lost it. Let's go get him. Thought my dog was a Michaela.
Sick.
She's like, how did you speed up? How did you do it? Hacker alert! I'm liking this build. May have been onto something with this too.
Fine.
Oh my god, I keep switching commands, but this dumbass thing doesn't do it. Okay, dog. You win. You're officially too stupid. Can't expect him to keep going. The dog is very, very easy to dodge. There we go.
Good work. Extra chum for you after.
Thanks for the lag spy. That was fucking beautiful. Bro, the gen efficiency with these chase times is fucking actually, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting, the gen speed. I'm vomiting. I'm actually sick to my stomach. Okay, dog. You know what? You're fired. I'm gonna get a new dog. Maybe a fucking chihuahua. Oh, I don't know how they did the gens that fast. Like, holy efficiency fucking gen rush. That was disgusting. Like, the pressure was crazy. I was cutting through health states like, I don't even know what. No comment on that game. That was disgusting.
Thy stupidity is not accidental, but a train.
I actually about shit myself when I saw that that was the final gen. A good thing I had my premium Pampers on, because if I didn't, that would have been a disaster. It's crazy. All they had was this one Commodious. They just fucking absolutely glued. No anti-tunnel. Like, should I be like tunneling these guys or something? Like, what the fuck?
This should be fast.
And that was a total 8-minute match, yeah. It felt even shorter than that. Craziness. Oh my god. Yeah. A tier list with the best add-ons? I'm not really sure, to be honest. It seems weird not to me. Like, for example, you take like Trapper, for example, right? Like, Trapper's usually like the rated the worst killer in the game, and I think he's he's not good, but he they don't take into his like add-ons into account. He has like some really strong add-ons, can make him not good, but not completely garbage either at the same time. Then there's other killers that are just like, I think we live in a world where Huntress is C tier now, potentially. I think she's C tier because she relies too much on gen defense. Yeah, Plague is A tier, I would say. Her add-ons are disgusting. She has a lot of options. Sweaty as possible tier list. Alrighty, guys. Let's do a little bit of night. Let's hope we don't get a shit map. Blight C tier. Night is A tier for sure. I actually think Ken is probably B tier after his like last nerfs. I think that they were pretty brutal. It seems like people are kind of underplaying how severe those nerfs were that he got. I think they're pretty bad. They feel horrible. Best add-ons for the night, Town Watch Torch and Call to Arms. I'll let DVD Twitter hear you. If they get rid of Ghoul's enraged vaulting at this point and without giving him any compensation, I'd say he's probably going to be C tier. He'll be basically Legion if they do that. I can see that, Neon. It's because you can't listen to these people that cry all the time, right? Because they think that if you nerf something, all of a sudden they'll be able to win against it. That's not how it works. If you're bad at the game, people are going to be able to beat you with any killer. So all you're going to be doing is still crying in the end. You have to listen to the people that actually like know what they're talking about. Can I make that? A little ambitious. Yeah, I can make it. Alright, so what the hell? I know I have another person over here, so I'm gonna try to avoid that and go get the guy who's standing next to the gen. Commit to this. Kind of like never know what the fuck's gonna happen inside this building. It's so random. Been regressing. Unbreakable. Oh, oh no, not unbreakable actually. Someone was there. They got a disgusting like layout. Not gonna be too easy to deal with it. No, they're going for the pickup instantly. That's crazy. Okay, so super altruistic team. No forced on her, unfortunately. That would have been huge. He's here somewhere. The hell was that like play? The fuck? We're an Alto bot. I have undetectable. Aren't you supposed to like be dumb or something? Can I just like stand here? Bro, the bot's gonna juice. The bot's gonna juice. Huh? Do that force hesitation, please. I saw you, bub. All your unbreakables have been defeated. This god palette won't save you. Do 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 do. Ooh, Kobe's first. Let's find out. Or they each have a 10% chance. It shocks me that Force Hesitation has such a low pick rate. It's such an underrated perk. Like one of the least used perks in the game. Yeah, the card effects one definitely causes some level of panic. Should have just moried this bot, huh? I did get juiced by this bot. Ronaldo rage quit, right? The spider killer got confirmed not to be happening. Dear killer, congrats. You did 18k, 21k now, killing all of us. Jesus, what a cringe gameplay from a monkey with 2 IQ. Wait, did somebody say monkey? Is it time? I think it might be time, guys. When the universe gives you a sign, you just take it and you show Bubba's crotch to everybody. Monkey!
I'm anywhere.
You guys hear those Matthew Lillard grunts in there? I know, that's true. Nobody cares about BP at all here. One addition they could make to the blood point spending thing that would be really nice is like they should give you maybe like 4 options of things that are possible to get, and you can like prioritize them if they ever appear in any of the blood webs. So like if I want like a specific iridescent add-on, or if I want any specific add-on, then it would like prioritize that over everything else. That'd be nice. Black wards would be nice. I think every survivor would have Styptic on, for sure. It would be like Styptic, Probably the Shroud of Separation in like the coming update. I love her. Okay. Borrow time in a bottle? Possible, yeah. Here we go. Interesting. Who will be the privileged survivor today on the biggest map in the game? Unfortunately, we got Killer Shag right out of the gate. Not gonna be Nancy. I think I found my target. I think it's you. It's the way the Harambe gods made it go. Get away from my Harambe! What are you trying to fuck with my Harambe for, huh? I appreciate that, HP. They slugged themselves instead of doing gens. I like this Harambe servant. Harambe is S tier. It's the strategy that nobody knows about, guys. It's our little secret here. The unbeatable Harambe. Imagine how mad that other guy would be. This guy's got like 50 points probably. I think we all did. Yeah. Try not to vomit challenge. Successful Harambe. We've devised a plan for situations like this, alright? The match you just watched never actually happened. Our writers made this one up. She saw the Harambe through to the end. Pure respect. Swifts don't exist. It never happened. And everyone had fun. That's right. How can the entity hunger? It's how you know the entity doesn't like Harambe. Now that we showed how to actually what the true meta of the game is, we can go back to Link's Night. $4K Harambe 5 gens, just putting all the other killers to shame. This is like my official go-to build for the night. I think it's the most fun build. It might not be like the best build, but it's the one that I have the most fun with. Yeah, pretty much. I think that we actually may have never even lost a match with this build, but like the thing is that I feel like some of those matches you're just never gonna win, pretty much. So I don't know. I'd rather just have fun, and then when I get a super sweat squad that I can't beat, because usually the map is ass, like it's Ormond or something, and I just can't do anything. That would be funny. Go against the comp team with Harambe. I have a feeling they would just rush the gens and leave, because like they're so comp brained that like I don't even think they give a shit. Comp players want to usually just get the 3-man out. The degenerate hour has come. Prepare your cheeks. Yeah, I think he's a strong killer against competitive lobbies. I mean, you're not gonna beat a real true comp team with pretty much any killer in this game. Not unrestricted. They have just way too much advantage. I mean, just look at the that Houndmaster match we played earlier where they got all the gens done. Like, they were going down like dominoes in that match with Starstruck. One after the next, after the next, after the next. They were being super altruistic. There was like 2 people under every unhook, and somehow they still managed to get all the gens done that fast. Made no sense at all. Now imagine that there's a comp team doing it and not just some people that go down in 2 seconds. Oh, Harambe Wesker, really? Yeah, Starstruck, it's, what is it, a 30-second expose? If you don't have Vigil? Yeah, this armor's pretty sick. The detail on, like, everything looks really good, too. Now, if only they could make it red, I could finally be Lord Zed, and then everything would be accomplished. Yeah, Vigil's definitely gonna suck if you have a Starstruck build going on. No map out here? Okay, okay. How long do you think it's going to take for survivors to catch on that they need to be running a Shroud of Separation every match they play? It is a purple, so that's like where it kind of becomes interesting, right? Because like they do have to run a purple add-on every single time, but at the same time, they only need 1 person to run it, so Swift is going to be able to kind of optimize that a little bit better. Walk to this side here. Damn. Now leave him. I'd be better off trying to catch one of these guys down here. Alright, now she's getting chased. That gives me more undetectable. Let's go look for someone else. Guy here. I don't want to pick that up, isn't he? What's the play? Guy almost is acting like he has object. Like he acting like he sees my aura pretty consistently, I would say. You guys notice that? Unfortunately, I got fatted on where I wanted my guard to go. I wanted him to go back here. Just push him out to me. That's how I get the down here for free. Knight makes a lot of really, really strong teams look mediocre. Around this way, right? So chances are she's gonna want to come back from that side. This is gotta be really annoying. Console moment. Gotta swap them controls, guys. You gotta swap them controls. He had smash hit? What? Why would he do it? What? Wait, everyone. So, did you believe what you saw? Not everything is as it seems. The match you just saw wasn't real. It never happened. We made this one up. It's just to always end it with Swifts don't exist. It never happened. Never happened, guys. Wayne Gretzky of night. Wait, we didn't mark the last one? No. Oh, now we have. We have played 10 matches with Houndmaster, so we got a little bit to catch up with. But if you guys have Houndmaster builds, we can always try them. Skull Knight from Berserk, huh? I like the menu music, it's a nice change. Damn it, I already said my outfit. That's the one I like.
Prepare yourself. Your song.
Have I seen Elden Ring Night Rain? I've been playing it quite a bit, actually. I might even go as far as to say I'm a little bit addicted to that game. We call it a win. No horsies allowed. Removed from Dead by Daylight and also from Elden Ring. Right, once in a while. Night Fair of choice. I kind of feel, and this could be just absolute scrubbery talking here, but it kind of feels like Iron Eye is promoted as like the best choice always in like 90% of every situation. So it makes me just kind of want to put my diaper on and play Iron Eye all the time. Though I think I might be tied. I've beaten 2 Night Lords with Iron Eye. I beat 2 with Guardian, and I beat 1 with Executioner. Almost beat the final one with Wilder. Got really close. He had like 5 health left. I actually did beat the final boss with Iron Eye, but the game screwed me over. It didn't give it to me, even though we did it. Raider is your go-to. Raider is like the manly pick for sure. You have to be a true Souls player to play Raider. Get him down to 25% HP and then we wipe. So what happened, right, is that we had 2 Iron Eyes and 1 Raider for the final Night Lord, and I got the little thing that allows you to revive yourself if you die, but I didn't want to use it as Iron Eye, so I gave it to my Raider, and then we got him down. I'm not joking, we got him down to like 5% HP, and he downed all 3 of us. But I knew that the guy that I gave, or that the Raider would be able to respawn, and pretty much all he had to do was hit him with like 1 overhead, and it was GG. So he revived himself, but when he got up, the game counted as a defeat for both of us. So he got the win, and we got a defeat. Makes no sense. The game also has some really bad like desync issues, especially in boss fights, that you just constantly get kicked. So they need to work on some of that garbage, because it's really annoying spending like an hour with one on one game, and then you get kicked out during the boss fight, and then you like rejoin, but it kills you as punishment, like for some reason. It's like, yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have DC'd in this co-op game, you piece of shit. Like, okay. Yeah. My bad. You're fairly new. What should you prioritize to use in Night Rain? You mean as like which class you should prioritize? Because like right now I would heavily say that Iron Eye is... There are just some bosses in the game that like you can't even compete with, that if you don't have Iron Eye. Like that fucking fart monster that just flies around the sky for 45 minutes. Like we went through triple Iron Eye on that thing and killed it in like 3 minutes. You rage quit at least 4 games because some teammates are just beyond help. I have only been playing with my IRL friends on it, so I don't really know. I played one solo queue match with a random. He was an Iron Eye, and he was just bull rushing into like every fight and getting downed instantly, and then he rage quit after like the 3rd fight that he got downed in. He's like, these pieces of shit can't even carry me. I'm out of here. Better luck next carry, bitches. I don't think I get that. Like, kind of a bad start. No one spawned near like a gen, so they kind of just... Well, that's one toolbox I never have to deal with again. Ooh, we might get a quick down here. We're actually gonna split for this guy. Ooh, yeah, dramaturgy. I made a mistake. Exhaustion that I wasn't accounting for. Okay, did I make a mistake? Yes, but the elders wrapped it right back around and said, no, you didn't. Let me get some idea of where all these guys have gone. Alright, that other girl I think ran over here. I stressed her away from that. That's pretty... Another dramaturgy? And she ran into... Dude! You guys are fucking unlucky today. Holy shit. Unhook him? There we go. Pretty hooked ace. I don't know how many people I feel like I need to be hooking here. I should have put a guard down for DS. I was stupid. Oh, he doesn't have it? Okay, that's huge. This guy's... He's dead. He may as well rage quit. He doesn't have decisive alive. Where is like their Fung at? She's just doing a gen somewhere on the other side of the universe, it feels like. She was doing exactly what I assumed she was doing. A gen on the other side of the universe. No, I got clipped by the door now. So Fung, are you the world's literal worst teammate ever? It would seem that you might just be the worst teammate in the history of teammates. And she just blew up that gen. It was even more funny. Lori's trying so hard, guys, but what can she do in a world full of cringe? Alright, should we do the window tech? I think she just dropped down next to me. I got her. The shit paladin, you know it's shit. Like Lori searched every chest in the main building to heal herself. Meg rage quit, huh? She really wanted out of that game. She really wanted out of that game. Now chance this Meg has to yes. I do not have Knight's Adept, no I do not. You have some evil thing planned, I can taste it. You can't English tonight. I don't think I just Englished either. Maybe it was like you did English, so then I also could English. So you guys gonna like rat or you gonna win? Like, what's the deal, huh? Tonight Adept.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is
A
that?
fucking cat? Hey, don't fucking look at me like that. That's a weird look.
Appreciate it for the 10 Zug.
Zug
We
Super
will
Cringe $10.
get
Night
ourselves
Adept.
a little bit of a Night Adept. I think that sounds fair. It's gonna be miserable. All I gotta do is get a 4K, right? None of this pip garbage anymore. Lori, don't run to main. You're better than that. Ha ha ha. Imagine Adept Freddy. What do I have to work with? I have Face the Darkness, which can be pretty decent. I have Nowhere to Hide, which can be decent. Knight's got pretty legit perks. Hubris is his only one that's a bit dependent on other things, but I guess you never know. So why is Iron Eye so good? Because he can always damage enemies at all times. So that alone makes him pretty strong. A lot of the enemies in the game do ridiculously like annoying area of effect attacks where they just basically make the entire world explode, and he can be out of the range of that way easier than other characters. His ult knocks bosses out of a lot of their strong moves that they're going to do. It also can instant heal your teammates when they're on like triple death stage, as well as he's really good at reviving too, because you can just like focus revive somebody and all you got to do is like kind of dodge the boss while you're doing it and not focus on them. He's just really good. Yeah, his weak point causes enemies to stagger constantly. Like, it's just, I wouldn't even be surprised if they nerf him. What's up, Brady? It's just like in an attempt to make the bosses to kind of like combat 30 people, I think they may have unintentionally made Iron Eye too viable. See if I can earn it. Alrighty. The official Knight of the Night. Well, I would need to start having some brutal loss streaks with Knight. Maybe it happens in our attempt to chase down Adept.
Vicente Charla grew some muttons.
Not much appreciated for growing some buttons. You're learning things. Well, it's nice to be able to play co-op in Elden Ring without having to go through all like the hoops of getting people summoned into your world and then being able to play with them only up to like a certain point and then having to kick them and then re-invite them and dealing with all the weirdness of it. Like on PC, they came up with a mod in about 30 seconds. They got rid of that. And like, I enjoyed a lot of invasions when I played through Elden Ring, but man, some invasions were fucking annoying. Like, they were so annoying. Like, there was a few boss fights where you would get like invaded like every single time you tried to do it. I wanted to just eat a shoe. No, unfortunately I have it on Xbox. I do it the cheap way, because if my wife buys it on her Xbox, then I get it for free, so we can play together for the price of one. But yeah, seamless co-op is amazing. I am. God, look at them. They're tryhards. Can you ever be proud of yourself, though, if you dumpster somebody going for an Adept achievement? This is like Ace is on like a brand new account. It's just weird. Could be crossplay, though. That'd probably be my guess. Person's on like a new account too. Weird. New accounts bringing Azeroth's keys. Are we excited to switch to Shrouds instead of Sackboards next week? I know. Gonna be so much different. Have you 4-gen 4K on Mother's Dwelling? If we had gotten the other Red Force map, I'd say maybe, but this one's actually going to be really difficult. It's huge. They're definitely not upset about going to this map. What's happening? We take it. It's like, what do you mean cheat software detected? It's like, nah, this isn't the map I wanted. Ada was the one who brought the map, and she's giving up instantly. Yeah, I was hoping she'd fall for that, but she didn't. Oh. Man, I'm just so good at the game, huh? I'm sorry. I gotta get the 4K, like, no choice, unfortunately. Matter of life and cringe. You'll understand why someday, even if that day isn't today. You little shitter, but I can't believe you did that to me. Fun game all around. Now let's see which one of these spots Kobe's directly into the hatch. See what's going on over there, huh?
The game, go to the bathroom and take a shit.
Right, it seems that the bots have decided that they're gonna stay on hook. They're not gonna give it up. The bots are gonna hold the line to make sure they borth on the killer for punishment, by the way, as for as long as they can. If you complain about this, it's because you're a piece of shit deranged psychopath who likes to play killer to torture people, not because you wanted any kind of equal treatment with the surrender mechanic. That's not what happened here, okay? What actually happened here is you're some kind of deranged lunatic who actually has people buried in their basement, and the only reason you play this game is to torture other players to feed your ego, and any other opinion will be denied instantly. Yeah? You good on that? All right.
Get off the game.
Oh, it's about to be over. Well, guys, I guess I'm just the goat. I don't even know. I feel like I didn't earn my Adept achievement now. I didn't earn it at all. You know what I mean? I got it. I just heard the little bloop, bloop. So much appreciated for the 5 gifted cringerships. Oh, that. 5 new edgelords entered the fray, and not one of them are what's his name. Oh, thank you. So this, like, what happened though? Was this person that upset that I played a sacrificial ward? Like, is that what? You think they were embarrassed? No, they never even saw my build. They all rage quit. Ray will never be cringe. Bro, they didn't even let us play on Azerov's, like, Sunless game right now. Getting off. Ray is just immune to edgelording, okay? Maybe you should try his luck on Twitch. Maybe you'll get like a gifted sub on Twitch someday. So yeah. The plague, it's night. Night's boring. He would mail Ray the $30. Well, we're tied now. I have to go on a losing streak with Knight at this point. I kind of feel like I didn't earn that. I don't know. Like, I didn't earn it. And I don't like it. Fate Weaver, if you said that on, like, Reddit, people would be like, yeah, well, why are you making everybody quit and then one-hooking the bots? If the bots had already been on second stage, that wouldn't even have happened, you know? You toxic killer made piece of shit. Imagine being cringe. Why are you denying survivors their fun? The sack ward is literally, it's iron, it's in, like, here, I'm gonna make it bigger. That's right. Sack ward is life until the next update. Then we could finally put our sack away. Pull out our shroud instead. So this is my prediction with the next update. Survivors are going to run like when you go against like a meta Swift, they're going to run an Azarovsky, a Macmillan Bone, a Burnt Picture, and a Shroud of Separation. Those are going to be the 4 things they bring into a lobby. That gives them a 60% chance to go to one of the maps that they love. With a 0, like, I can't use a sack ward against it, so that's a 60% flat chance to always get the map they want. With as a Shroud of Separation, which I will counter every time. I don't even want to play a killer if I don't have a Shroud of Separation available on him. We're going to RPD. Only we're not. Only we're not going to RPD. You can take your balanced landing and get the hell out of my house. Here's my prediction for the next update. The survivors are going to be toxic. The killers are going to be toxic. And I'm not going to play it. Well, that's a strong prediction. Let's see how it plays out. This is a strange spawn. Let's see how we deal with this. See me. She does see me. I don't have Franklin, so I have to deal with these medkits, unfortunately. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. It tasted instantly that was a mistake. No, not face the darkness. Alright, oh, that hurts. Try extra hard to wear him down here. I should have went around the killer shack with that. That was a mistake. Well, looks like something was behind me there. Ooh, huge misdirection. Did it pixel perfect full diaper. Oh man. This is looking really bad. I think 5 gens are about to pop. This is very, very sweat. Why do they killer shacks need windows, guys? Does anybody know why? Does anyone know why killer shacks need a window on the side of them? Ah, we lost this game. There's no winning. Optimized diaper squad. They're just, you can feel the like how proud of themselves they are right here, right now. Super hyper alert, undetectable. Diapers have been optimized in every direction. And again, every time I say I lose, it means that the only way I win is if they just literally nosedive into the ground at 100 miles an hour. I have no agency anymore. I've lost my agency to win the match. I'm 100% relying on them to be bad at the game. Nah, I just gotta go for a full slug. Going for hooks at this point, it's not worth it. I'll just take whatever price comes with that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, what I wanted to see. Skill happened here today. Don't call it a skill back. Ladies and gentlemen, the game never happened. That hubris was massive. Never really considered that option before. So, the game you just saw, did it get you excited? Did you think, wow, that was a big turnaround, almost hard to believe? Maybe that's because none of it ever happened. We made this one up. Swifts don't exist. Nope. That they're like Bigfoot or unicorns.
Fuck is that?
Troy True Knight main EU
Fuck, is that
champion.
a fucking cat?
Dankeschön.
Don't fucking look at me like that. That's a weird looking fucking cat.
Zug Zug Super Cringe $2. Choi True Knight main EU champion.
I'm not sure what you got down to. Does it count if he bleeds to death? I wonder how many of these guys were running balanced landing for RP. One had a boon, true. What was on that boon? Just circle of healing, oh, balanced landing. Balanced landing. So we know these guys were in a duo. This person was probably part of their group too, though. They were like the designated gen rusher. Deja vu, hyper focus, sprint burst. This person wanted to do one of the gens in the main area. And every time that I would come for him, they were just gonna sprint burst away. Yui may have been a rando though. I kind of don't see that she fits with this group. You usually don't have two people running deliverance either. That hubris value was sick. Had to make it work in a pinch, you know. I mean, like, pretty much every single survivor runs one exhaustion perk, so... Or at least, like, one of the meta ones. It's a lot of, like, generic exhaustion perks that never get touched. Knocked sack perk. The ultimate sack ward. Luckily this iridescent's pretty easy to get and it's not too rare. You can farm up a lot of them. What's up, sent one? The two-windowed shack. Yeah, the fact that there's a window there, it just pisses me off. Because it's like any attempt you could make to like mind game the killer shack gets removed with that window existing. I find it very offensive. So like when you're playing artist now, do you ever like go, my name is Groot? Needs that window open. Oh, he's shizzing his pants. Sometimes. Like, she's got 3 legendaries. How many characters have visceral skins in this game? I think I can only think of 2. The Dracula and Trapper, right? Is there another one? Is the chick, I can't remember, Tiffany, is she considered a visceral skin? Upset when how people respond when someone speaks in a different language? That's gotta be like an internet thing, right? I don't think, I mean, it definitely can happen in real life, but pretty cringe when it does. That happened to me in Germany like a few times. Like, oh my god, why don't you speak German? Like, I don't know, dude. You know, I don't want to diss Europe, okay? But like, if I get in the car and I drive 20 miles in any direction, everyone's already speaking a different language than where I started my drive from. So like, maybe we should be asking you guys in Europe why you have 6 million different languages on this continent. Hmm? How about that question instead of judging me? Catch me outside, that's right. How about that? Okay. Oh, you fucked up. You should have brought 4. Idiots. Why are you wasting your luck offerings before we even get to the update? Are you just excited about it? Even in Italy, there's several different dialects. Yeah. Same in Germany. Believe it or not. I mean, they all speak Deutsch, but like, there's still different like sections. Spain is pretty savage too. I think they speak of multiple languages in Spain. Look at you guys all trying to optimize your gen splits, you little cringer bastards. I'm gonna go on this gen, and you're gonna go on that gen, and you're gonna go on that gen, and you're gonna go on that gen. And then we're all gonna be on our own gens. Oh, someone knew I was coming there, didn't they? She's a knower. You are crazy. Oh my full poopy diaper of the Elder Apocalypse. What am I dealing with here? This isn't normal. This is like really not normal gameplay. That's a diaper that has never ever been taken off, by the way. Never. Bloodlust 3 and I still almost fucking didn't get that. That is what we call a time machine diaper wearer right there. Someone who literally is such a tryhard that the only explanation is they have a time machine. Because they win every 50-50. This Nancy getting rid of my jailer so fast every time. It's annoying. Okay. Hold on, I want to see something. Yeah, it's fine. I want to see something. Okay, that's what I thought. Sure. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Fuck is that? What the fuck is that? A fucking cat? Hey,
Yeah, she Kobe'd. Sure.
Super cringe $9.99.
Suck my
Houndmaster
butthole.
with STBFL. Rapid brutality, no way
Sir
out.
John,
Bitter
Houndmaster
murmur.
was Stabiffle, Rapid Brutality, No Way Out, and Bitter Murmur. You got it. Let's do it again. Let's run it back, as they say. Much appreciated for the $9.99 once again. I do appreciate it. We can kind of modify this build, right? So we got No Way Out. That stays. Everything else changes. Okay. Now that will be like a convenience when it comes to that new karma system. So when you play against a cheater, you can DC and not get a penalty at all. It never happened, exactly. It never happened. It all makes sense now, right? Do. Oh, am I gonna go to second stage? I think not. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the cheaters are out in force. Like, I don't mind the first cheater, you know what I mean? He was there playing Bardic Inspiration, doing a little twerking. No big deal. Showing us off some of the wackiness of it. But then you get this guy This guy. I'm pretty sure if I saw right was Russian. I could have been wrong about that, but like I think I saw some Russianage pop up on my text feed. I DC'd to see if she had Wicked, by the way. I was like, I wasn't going to be able to mentally handle the rest of that match without just knowing the truth right out of the gate. And of course she didn't. Pretty soon behavior is going to have to like artificially start adding more arms to survivors just so they have more hands they can hold. Maybe it was just a 4%. Exactly. Imagine a world where you couldn't 4%. Wouldn't that be wild? I guess we'll get it soon enough. Thank God. Oh wait, never mind. They had a luck offering. Never mind. They had a luck offering. Does anyone have a spare toilet I can drown myself in so I don't ever have to look at patch notes ever again for this game? Yeah, but the luck offering like makes it to where they have the option to Kobe, which is the worst part. Like if she didn't have the option to have a 4% chance to get off the hook, then there would have been no way to hide it, right? Like it would have been way more obvious what she did. But because there's that 4% chance, she has plausible deniability. How about you plausible deniability these nuts? Because I'm not going to play out that match. 4 flashlights, huh? It is such a shit mechanic. It's so shit. I can't think of any other game that would have a mechanic like that. It is so insanely stupid. Like, oh, you're playing Search and Destroy? Well, guess what? There's gonna be 4 bomb sites this time instead of 1. Good luck. 4% chance of it happening, okay? It's not a big deal. Shut up. Oh, no, it was during the Blood Moon event, this skin. No, there's no way that anti-cam filled. I wasn't close enough to Shaq. She had shortly a tiny bit, but no way it was full. Not yet. She may have been able to fill it up before she went, like, died completely, but that was 100% Kobe. And whether it was a legit Kobe or not, doesn't even really matter. What's she looking at?
Good work. Extra jump for you after.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think I hit that, but I got validated.
Now.
You realize I have a 3-second cooldown, right? Alright, so I gotta watch out for Quentin Barnes here.
Enough theatrics.
No Diaz, that's huge. Oh shit, is someone giving up? Yeah, it has to be. She gave up. Ah. Houndmaster OP. Confirmed. That's because she gave up because that girl was literally right next to her doing a fucking generator instead of helping her. That's insane.
A worthy companion, aren't you? Now!
Zarina, I want you. You know that?
Now!
A tier confirmed.
Find me a rat. Hurry!
Do 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 do. I hope Zarina would get unhooked so that I could stomp her head in, but here's the problem: she's gonna DC because this match never actually happened. The two-person Mori thing is gonna piss so many survivors off. Whoa, she had decisive cringe. So a killer shot a projectile at me. So what I did is I ran in a straight line and it got me. Nerf. It's just how I imagine Reddit survivors think. I'm not saying that person actually thought that. How many times can we go around this? What the hell? Well, what is this match? Where am I? Abandon! Oh my god, he's become the obsession again. What the fuck? It's like save the best for last is just never gonna have value. He's like, I should have abandoned when I had the chance. So John has like some kind of like dark magic that makes people rage quit. He panic vaulted. I would abandon after that out of shame or something.
Like a worm. Ah!
You know the rules, guys. It never happened. Holy shit, how do I get to that main room? It killed me! I don't... Oh, I should... I almost abandoned there out of panic, like I got that stressed. Didn't get out. Hey dog, can I ever pet you? Or are you just a piece of shit? Like, the way the dog follows you is the most atrociously pathetic coding I think I've ever seen in a video game. Am I supposed to pet you first? You sat down back.
You rotten hog. Loud and pathetic.
I would not be telling the truth. I don't know what that is. Yeah, tell him, yeah. Oh wait, I'm the killer. I don't get to interact anymore unless I lose. Ah. Ah. He said monkey. Oh no, he did. He did say monkey.
Get what we are.
Oh, guys, you know the rules. If you say his name, you summon him. Still feel like we need to give that Houndmaster build another try though. In the next update, survivors won't be able to pull themselves off hook unless they bring like a luck offering. Oh, there's the Matthew Lillard. Yeah, he was talking about his team, man. But you know what? Monkey is monkey. Yeah, you have 1,000 luck offerings. I wonder how it's gonna work though, because they do have the anti-go next thing, which I heard somebody say that how that works is that if you die in the first minute, if you're dead within the first minute of the game, you get like penalized for it. But that's kind of unrealistic. I would say like within the first like 3 minutes of a game, if you're dead, then there's a good chance you weren't even playing, right? Or you were trying to go next on purpose. Like, you should never be dead in 3 minutes. Like, you would have to get so turbo tunneled for that to work. You'd have to get turbo tunneled and farmed within 0 like attempts to defend yourself. More DC penalties? Well, the DC penalties are changing in the next update too. Instead of like getting a DC penalty when you quit out of a game, now there's going to be a 20 match threshold that you start on, where you can DC like 19 times in a row, but as long as you don't DC the 20th time, you won't get DC penalty, but you'll have to earn those DCs back by completing matches legitimately. So they think that that will make it to where people can't get targeted by cheaters like streamers and stuff, but I think that's going to leave the door open for a lot of free DCing. That's a lot of matches you can skip if you want. I think like they should have at least started with like 10. I think 5 sounds reasonable. 10 seems scary. 20 seems crazy. Like you pretty much can DC against a lot of your matches that you don't want to play out now for free. Unless that also somehow gets calculated into the go next thing, but I'm not sure. It seems like they're actually trying to incentivize people to DC, like over giving up on Hook, because they'd rather there be a bot in, but I don't know, like the bots, they're very, very finicky. You don't think anyone will play out a nurse match ever again? What if people don't want to play out Harambe matches anymore? You're not gonna get that little smug satisfaction you get now when somebody DCs it during a match, knowing they took a penalty, though. That's gonna be gone. You know they DC'd for free, which is gonna suck a little bit. I just DC every time I play against a Shroud of Separation instantly. Like, I don't wanna do it. Just delete Skirmisher. Holy Q time? What happened? Has Harambe's MMR peaked to a degree that there's just nothing we can do anymore? They know he's coming. Harambe Richard. You guys know Nancy's are 5 times more likely to be salty than other survivors. It's a true fact. Saw it on Nightlight. Witcher's secret Harambe ending? Oh no. Spoiler, by the way. It's the best ending. It's like the Harambe Elden Lord ending in Elden Ring. Knowing, like, you guys, I'm assuming you have some kind of opinion of, or understanding of how I think, I should say. What ending did I pick in Elden Ring? What would be your guess? The nude ending. You say Frenzied Flame. Frenzied Flame. You and Randy waifu ending? Come on, guys. Can you marry her? Is that a thing? That's a weird shadow. I should just like eat the first 2 pellets, huh? I'll give you a hint. Nobody has picked the right answer yet. Why is this like the only person I'm finding? Dung Eater, you got it. I Dung Eatered it. What was that play? Well, it's on now. Yeah, you were really chosen. I want you to know that. It wasn't just random. There was a force to it. You just couldn't get away from the Harambe. You would rage quit at that moment. I got the Dung Lord ending, bro. I Dung Lorded it. You should have seen how epic I looked. I was basically naked with a red cape on and an eye patch, long hair, fucking premium muttons. And I look like Shao Kahn, but with muttons. You're trying to fuck around, huh? What's happening here? You know who you're fucking with right now? Why? Oh, this doesn't work so well. The spirit of Harambe is the only true answer to that question. So you guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the money I make from streaming, buy some land in the middle of nowhere, and then we can all worship Harambe together there. You ready? Stories are true. Did the survivors just achieve the Dung Lord ending in DVD? I believe so. That girl is still real? Holy shit. This must make people like angry that you just can get a 4K doing that so consistently. I already loaded into another match. It's okay. We always finish out our Harambes. It's very true. Like, waves you feel it. all knew that she got Harambe to death in that moment. Harambe! It took a while to fine-tune it. I basically realized what my weaknesses were, and then I tried to conquer them all as best I could. Figured out how survivors were trying to trick me and stealing my claim. Not today. But you never know if you're going to get reported for anti-play, so you got to be a little careful. Can you imagine if somebody calls me a monkey in the endgame chat now? Shroud of Binding, why would you do it? You need to save it, you fool. The patch isn't out yet. Some background players, huh? Looks like they wanted to get saves. That's why they were all hovering around. Harambe. Alright, let's see if we can get a grudge match on that match we didn't really get to play out. We did mark the dub. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, and whoever believes in him shall not die but have eternal life. John 3:16. What? I thought this was gonna go into a Harambe message. What the hell? Previx, the only sin here was me accidentally reading that, thinking that it was gonna have a pun at the end. How dare you? Appreciate it, Zug. Where's the Harambe win-loss counter? Harambe is on another plane, okay? He doesn't need to think about wins or losses because he can't lose. We got the Xbox E3 event is today. Man, let me tell you, like, when I was a kid, E3 was like better than Christmas. I think there was nothing I looked forward to more. Boop, 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 boop. I don't like what happened with E3. I wish they would have just kept it. Like this new thing where everybody has their own stage show. Like, oh, yeah, don't you know that like IO Interactive has an hour-long stage show where they're just gonna show a Hitman demo for an hour? Like why are we doing this? You guys rented an arena for us to watch a Hitman DLC for like 45 minutes. The DLC looks kind of sick though. Good thing I got to watch the entire thing on their live show, so I don't have to buy it now. They showed a trailer to James Bond that they had already shown like a week before. They showed like a 30-minute demo of Hitman, and they showed like a 15-minute demo of Mind's Eye. That was the whole conference, outside of like 45 minutes of just blabbing about nothing. Xbox does it good. They just go from game to game to game to game. They learned that people just don't care. They just want to see game announcements pretty much, with maybe a little bit of talking to get you hyped, and that's it. A few cool announcements. We'll probably see a new Xbox get announced, I would imagine. The Xbox Series Extra Large. I have no idea. Todd Howard saying it just works was peak childhood. Cliff Blazinski coming out with a chainsaw. Watching it on G4, like you said. A little bit of X-Play. Who were they? It was Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb, Adam Pierre? I don't remember. He actually, in my very first Toxic TTV video, the real Adam Pierre from Attack of the Show. I know it was in my second Toxic TTV video, the one with Shelly. Shelly played against him and they made him rage quit. Because he was getting dumpstered so hard. And Olivia Munn. I think Olivia Munn has like some kind of cancer now. Just can't stay away from it. It's just fucking everywhere. Alright, let's go. Summer Games Fest was pretty good this year, though. I don't think they drug it out. They just were pretty much straight to the point. 2 OP report. 2 of his wins were Adept builds. And we haven't used like a single gen defense perk on him. Meanwhile, Houndmaster is fighting for her life over here. I feel like it's taking absolutely everything to try to get these dubs with Houndmaster. Big dick garlic. Sackboard. Can they just delete the like normal Ormond out of the games? Nobody wants it.
Find your rat.
Nobody. It's a bit unlucky that they were at the gen I sent it to, but
Now they just run away, right? That's what I would do. I would just run away. Bro was check spotting down here. Holy diaper town.
Look at you. Extra bones on you.
Lines me through this crack.
Stop, you whine.
Jesus, somebody was right there. It's wild. Why was somebody back here though? Oh, I see. This. Yoink. That was Bitter Murmur that did that. Bitter Murmur makes up my stealth add-on. Already in there for the unhook, huh? They're being super altruistic with these unhooks. Wait, didn't she just run up here? Am I dumb? I swear she just ran up there. Oh, there she is. Deception user, huh? That was beautiful.
Loyal one, aren't you?
Still working on that gen to the last Milla. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, game. You can do it.
Find me a rat.
Ooh, look at that speed up. Dog stun time add-on might actually not be bad. I'd want to trap him this way personally. He denied me the hit, so there's that, I guess. Okay, where's everybody? I don't see them. Didn't see a single aura. Has me a little concerned. But where are these guys? Reassurance down, okay. This second hook. It's actually more worth it to me to hook her than to worry about him. That was well played by him. Who's out there, Edgar? I got like slowed down because I used my power there like an idiot. Well, can't I reuse my dog? I'm blundering this. Huh? One gen left. I need to kill this guy. God, they just never die. Not there, they're not here, and they're not there. Lid heat.
Fight.
She wants reassurance. She got it, but at what cost? That chick's on the final gen right now. Let's get him on a hook and go for her. I gotta get her out that gen. Oh my god, they're splitting their hook states perfectly, this team. Ah, I just gotta go for it on time. Got a little gen rusher over here. Rip all my stacks.
Good work. Extra shot for you.
Ooh, she knows the shift W too. Ooh, she's taking me across the universe so they can finish a gen. I slug her. I don't bother. I don't have time. Much appreciate for growing some muttons. Oh, come on, power. Work. For the love of God, show mercy. This is big. I really need this kill.
Look at you. You're the best.
One got her up. I can't believe that they get warned that the dog is coming. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, why would you give them a warning that the dog is coming? It's just so brain dead. I'm just trying to Liddy away. It's her, of course it's her.
Fight.
I gotta get rid of this fucking pallet already. They can just rush that gen over there now. Oh my fucking god. I lose. That dead hard ruined. Any chance we had to win went out the window with that dead hard. I mean, we have no way out, but that's it. We have nothing else right now.
Find me a rat.
Guys, there's a pallet here. Oh my god, I'm so lucky that wasn't the guy I'd lied. Bro, why are you... You son of a bitch. Die! Die! I gotta heal. That's what I would do. Can't do anything else, oh man. Heal and hide.
Fight. You are a worthy companion, aren't you?
Alright, let's go for her.
Fight.
We're being greedy here. We want the 4K. Because I kind of don't like this person who played, what's her face? It was annoying. She had, like, Soul Survivor or whatever. I think that was Soul Survivor and Wake Up, potentially.
There's no more honor in thee than a crush.
She literally just did gens the entire game and then used, like, Soul Survivor Wake Up to escape. The classic solo queue teammate right there. Oh yeah, and Dead Hard. We're good. She understood the macro game. No, never mind. She just, I guess, was waiting at the exit gate. Yeah, true. Yeah, she didn't have either. She just opened the exit gate, go fast. I must have not been tracking my time right. I thought like No Way Out had activated or deactivated like 5 seconds earlier. Well, we got the dub. Just, yeah, I don't know. She had some very odd movement there. How many buttons you can grow today? In a way, though, we got a little bit lucky because since she was so busy just fucking gen jockeying that entire match, we got way more value out of Save the Best for Last and Rapid than I normally would get out of it. That was nice.
Once again.
True.
It's just us.
Slugging's really hard with this character. This is not quite night when it comes to that. Yeah, they were slowed down quite a bit, but the map is, like most maps, are just way too big to actually be able to pressure all the generators. Like, one shift W to the other side of the map and you can pretty much ruin your entire game. Freddy's okay to slug. I'd say he's one of the better ones. Even though they wake up, he's able to get around a lot and be kind of tricky. Alright, so we are 12 games deep now with Houndmaster, huh? Well, for one, if they do happen to be asleep because maybe you hit them or something, you can teleport to people when they're trying to heal, which is really strong. His anti-loop is actually pretty decent. One of the better ones, I would say. So he can deal with a lot of bullshit that way. And yeah, like I said, he just has potential to move around a lot. Actually, I would say that like if I was making a tier list, that Clown would be like probably pretty close to the bottom for me. I think he's really, really bad. I'd say Freddy's probably B tier. I'd say Clown is more C tier. When are you gonna make a tier list? You guys are edging me. You're edging me. I'm feeling edged, lorded. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm aware that I have way more experience on night, but I mean overall we haven't done terrible with Houndmaster. We had a bit of a loss streak there, but the new add-on has helped us quite a bit. So this is why we commit to learning these killers for as long as we do, because you never know what you might learn. Do you think Houndmaster the superior? Yeah, there's unfortunately no real way to test it to the max degree. What is this? Do I have like... That needs some filtering, doesn't it? Yeah. See, like, yeah, like I would just instantly start any tier list by doing this. Nurse Blight there. I'm thinking there. I'm thinking there, depending on what they do to him, but right now he's there. I'm gonna give people a stroke with this tier list, and that's just the way it's gonna be. I want to put Trickster in fucking D tier so bad. Cenobite A, I'm considering. So I mean, I've gone on such enormous win streaks with Cenobite that like the only reason that I don't want to put Trickster in D tier is because when like Hens was doing his win streak, they got beat by a fucking like crazy ass Trickster main. So like there is some kind of anomaly living among us, but did I have 2 distortions this game? You think he saw me? There's no way he didn't see me. Survivors are so alert. Bro really didn't see me. Holy shit. Much appreciated for growing them muttons. They'll serve you well as they have served all of us in here. Hey, why am I hooking? What the fuck? You. Disgusting. I almost hooked a guy for no reason. She knows her check spots, guys. She's got them check spots. Oh! Never happened, Steve. This whole game never happened. Our writers made this one up. Oh, we had it unbreakable. Not over yet, boys.
today. Swifts don't exist. No penalty for quitting? I didn't quit, I abandoned. Because since they were all in the dying state, they can leave without getting a penalty. And once they all become bots, I can also leave without getting a penalty. So, no penalties all around. Just a quick old checkmate. For a match that never happened. Yeah. Actually, let's leave that on for a minute. Okay. See, it's like the quickest tier list ever. Sadako. I think Sadako's somewhere, maybe A. Dracula's A. And Ghostface is D tier. I think Leatherface is C tier. Hold on, that's not gonna do. What was this? That? Okay. Wow. It works okay. This is going off of a lot of practicality here. Like, how much effective usage are you gonna get playing the killer at their peak against the full opposite peak, right? So against the best survivors in the game. That's what we're thinking here. Best survivors in the game. But you're also playing peak as well. And the problem is I just don't have a lot of experience on some of these killers. So this is almost like a personal tier list. I guess all tier lists are to a degree, right? And you said no, not artist, no. Do you think that's too low? It's like a rough placement.
kind of what I'm feeling. Sadako over Ghoul. Okay. Maybe that's too harsh. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Ghoul. Maybe he belongs more like there. The twins probably belongs like... Get out of there, Dracula. The problem is I've like mained Cenobite and Sadako, so like I do so well when I play them that I'm a little biased, but I think maybe Pinhead's B tier with all the gen defense nerfs. I think maybe he's gone down to B tier because of it. Where would Springtrap be in here realistically? Maybe like here. I think so. I think Knight's massively underrated. I think he's one of the best killers in the entire game. Watch high end. Do you have anybody to recommend? Like a crazy artist main that I could just see this with my own eyeballs. Because I want to see it. Like I want to see the dumpstering, you know? This is kind of like my personal take on where I see killer strength at, which I know is gonna be horribly biased. There's like 4 of us. And remember, we're talking about practicality too. Like how much dedication do you need for each character to really get, like, because like you could look at a character like Artist, and in theory she should be like one of the best killers in the entire game, but like in practice it's the difficulty is severe. It's absolutely insane. Play a match and on loops only. Use the search ability of Houndmaster's dog instead of chase ability, and use the speed boost to down survivors on loops. Never considered that. It's an idea. Pyramid is A tier. See, here's why I put him in B tier, because when I play Pyramid Head and I say I hook somebody and then I down him again and I send him to a cage, and then I start heading towards the cage knowing where it's gonna spawn, 99% of the time they get out of the cage and are full healed before I can walk to them. And I just find it incredibly frustrating. Like his gen pressure is just so bad. Like he's one of those killers like that just gets really hurt anytime the devs nerf gen defense, like really badly hurt, because he's so 1v1 focused. Yeah, that new Nightbug's really annoying. Why is Wesker C tier? A lot of killers that I feel like are 1v1 focused killers I put in C tier. You go more into B tier when you start to be a killer that can deal with teams a little bit better. When you have more tools to go against teams. I think Trapper should probably be an F tier, honestly. This is like the most offensive tier list that Dead by Daylight players probably ever seen. They post nothing but guides. We need to force them to actually show us gameplay. We need to know the truth. I need to see it. You think Spirit's A? I mean, she's always considered one of the best killers in the game. But aren't there issues with her right now? Like, isn't she like horrifically bugged? I mean, honestly, I should probably like knock Twins down to like, maybe we should just have like a bugged tier. Just the killers that are currently unplayable because of bugs. Like, who else belongs in there right now? Slinger is one of the better killers for winning in 1v1s against like the absolute best players, but like the problem is like, yeah, his map mobility and shit, it's really bad. So maybe you're right. Maybe we pump him down to something like here. I think Wesker should be at like the front. I think Wraith is underrated though. I just don't think that he can do gens. That's the problem. Is they're good, but I don't think they can deal with gens. Nemesis might actually, I don't know. He does have the zombies to slow people down a little bit, and maybe he could make it to B tier. I'm just like, Oni's a hard one because, like, yeah, if he's able to get his power, then he can be like insane. But if the survivors are just gonna pre-drop gen rush him, he just can't do anything. So it can really go either way with Oni. And since we're talking about like the better survivors, like I feel like he has a lot of limited options. I kind of like feel like you need killers that either do some kind of insane amount of slowdown, or killers that force outcomes. No matter how good or busted a map is, you know, like how good a survivor is or how busted a map is. You say that she shouldn't be here. Yeah, let's assume she's still A tier. Hasn't fallen off that hard. I don't know too much outside of a bunch of spirit mains raging all the time. Giga heals, yeah. It's true, Artist gets a little bit of gen slowdown with like Dead Man Switch and stuff. You're convincing me. Tier's pretty finicky. I don't really feel like anyone's too much better than anyone else here. And that's definitely better than Houndmaster though. possible. According to what I have right now, who would be my top 10 killers in the game? Nurse Blight, Hillbilly, or Knight, and Plague would be my top 5. Then Singularity, Springtrap if they don't nerf him. Do I really think Dracula's that good? Not really. I think he's a bit overrated, actually. Yeah, something close to this. Something close to this. But as you can see, there's pretty much no reason for me to make a tier list video because I think I would just get burned alive at the stake for that one. If people had an issue with like Otts' tier list that he recently made, that if they see this one, they're probably gonna stone me in the square, the town square. Yeah, Dracula's really hard. Oh, you found someone? Hex? His name's Hex? Yeah, I'll have to look him up. But did I see Willie's win streak with Trapper lately? No, but Willie's a nut job. Willie needs to come to EU for like a month, you know? Let's Hex legit, okay. Like let Willie come to EU, let him experience some comp aces in a gray suit here. Let's see how his confidence levels are able to carry on from there. But yeah, guys, gonna go ahead and call it with the gutter tier, what do you call it? The gutter tier list, huh? Maybe that's the way to phrase it. But yeah, much appreciated for the commitments tonight, the recommitments, hanging out, the new mutton growers we got in here. Looking at my tier list without vomiting. I appreciate it all. How do you like it there? I studied in Hamburg for some years and I really like the German mentality and life there in general. It's really nice after living in the sort of the ghetto part of America where I lived. It was like your neighbors got murdered where I lived on like a weekly basis. So it's a good change. Very peaceful here. I can walk out around at night and not even fear getting shotgunned instantly. But yeah, have a good rest of your night, guys. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Alrighty. Peace.